The court found that the DOL exceeded its authority to actually make a rule increasing the salary, finding that there was nothing in the legislative history of the Fair Labor Standards Act that permitted the DOL to actually impose a salary threshold that would be separate and apart from the primary duties test. The Texas court's decision was especially meaningful because the injunction is nationwide. That means that the DOL cannot implement the rule, period. It's important to keep in mind that the Texas court's decision and injunction was only preliminary, which means that the litigation will likely continue in earnest. The DOL has publicly said that it intends to appeal this decision. The DOL will have 60 days from the date of the decision or until January 3rd to take an appeal, but it's also important to remember that there's usually a 2-month period at least from oral argument to the time of decision, so there really will not be any definitive answer in the short term. Employers should carefully consider any additional changes they make. There are significant employee relations concerns in scaling back any changes they've already communicated to their employees. If in fact there was a reclassification, meaning that the employee is being reclassified from exempt to non-exempt, and that newly classified non-exempt worker would be entitled now to overtime wages, or if the exempt employee's salary was increased with respect to the changes that were likely coming but have not, it would be difficult for the employer to now tell that employee that they're no longer going to receive this additional compensation. It will certainly hurt morale, and it may even lead to questions from the employees as to whether they were misclassified incorrectly in the first place or whether they have some legal entitlement to that additional promised money.